What's up? We're back. We're farming more maps. We're testing different strats just to see what's viable. So this one is a back to basics div card setup on Defiled Cathedral. I took inspiration testing this from a guy called XP Games. It is a bit of a gamble strat. I mean, on my first run I did get apothecary, which was big. If you don't get that, it's going to nibble away at your profits, but it's still decent. I mean, it is geared towards getting div cards. You are looking at an all flames for TASH, which will increase your divination drop. So if you do run it over several hours, you're probably going to make anywhere up from 10 divines. I made 32 divines from 30 maps. The profit was 26 divines. I mean, that was including the apothecary. I personally don't think it's worth running this strat unless you really want to gamble and you really think your luck's in for the div cards. I'm sure there are going to be stronger gamble or div card strats out there anyway, but I just wanted to try this. As it said, you could easily make 10 to 30 divs per hour, which is pretty accurate. It's another low investment strat. It's quite tiring though to get the all flames together, the all flame of TASH. If you do buy them in bulk, it'll probably set you back a little bit more. Roughly, it was about 24 chaos a map. These Scarabs are only going to be 1 chaos a piece. The map, you only need to roll for high item quant. You don't necessarily need to go for 8 mods. Although that would probably be better. I'm not sure. I could probably test that again. It's definitely not one of the most consistent strats. I mean, I did get lucky with a few high value cards. The originator of the strat sort of claimed to say that you get quite a lot of high div cards, but I only got 2. You'll get Scarabs though. You get quite a lot of bubblegum currency, all flames, coffins. If you're lucky, you will get hopefully 1 apothecary or 1 7 years bad luck, and that'll still make it viable. The Scarabs I'm using are 2 divination, 1 monstrous lineage, 1 adversaries. I tried to replace this one for hunted traitors. I did about 15 maps before I started this test, and it didn't look to be that good, so I just kept it the same as the original one and used adversaries. So it's back to basics, so you can't select much on the map device, so just keep it pretty simple. The Atlas tree, I'll give you a link again. It is back to basics. I've got singular focus, I've got extra Scarabs. I went for Harbinger. The original had essences, but it's only 15%, so I just kept it as Harbinger. I couldn't be bothered to change it all. TASH is going to be the main one, 30% more div cards found, and you trigger that with the all flames. The rest is just Scarabs, really. Cool, so there's not really much else to explain. It is a simple strat, there's not much to it. Each map should take you no more than 2 minutes. You could probably knock out about 30 in an hour. So yeah, I'll get onto it. I'll show you some of the loot drops, and then at the end, the Wealthy Exile breakdown. Okay, cool. So the Wealthy Exile breakdown then. So for this run, it took me 2 minutes each map. I did 30 of them, so 32 divines for this hour sesh. It's pretty good. I mean, the apothecary, obviously that's a big drop. If you don't get that, you'll probably be looking at 15 divines an hour. If you really don't get lucky at all and miss some of these other 2 divine drops, then it's like 11 divines an hour minimum with no luck. Get a few T16 maps, 1 divine, which is probably not that bad. Quite a few chaos, a lot of alterations as well, 48 chaos worth, and a couple of other cards that were okay. Yeah, the Enlightened, I got one of those, which was 41 chaos. All flame rats, a few of them, loads of bubblegum currency really. Other all flames that would be relatively easy to shift, and a bunch of other stuff. So Scarabs, they are quite low in value, quite a lot of them. If you want to bunch them together, you sell them all to the vendor and potentially get some big ticket ones that come back. It's all a bit of a gamble really. I mean, I probably won't be doing this strat again.
if I'm honest. There might be better variations of this. If I pump more money into it, maybe invest a little bit more, there's probably going to be better returns, better chances of getting better cards. But yeah, if you liked it, great. You can try it. It's relatively low stress. You can put on something in the background where you just knock out an hour's worth of maps and hopefully get at least 10 divines. Let me know if there's other strats that you want me to do. Let me know if you've had success with this. Cool. Until next time.